Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new here. I'm Lisa and we are rebuilding Willow Creek using the base game only. This time we are getting into the Sage Estates neighborhood and we're going to be renovating Oakenstead. Let's get into it. Alright, so we got ourselves a massive 50 by 50 lot, 2-story house, and there is a gazebo in the backyard. Current lot value is 220,000 simoleons. And looking around at this lot, I actually don't think I've ever played in this neighborhood before, because there's 2 fishing spots across the street here, and then they're looking at the Spencer Kim Lewis house, which EA did a really good job of renovating that house with their multi-levels and their pool and deck and everything. I think they did an excellent job. We just need to update and refresh this property. So I'm going to make it a blank slate. All right, here's what we have so far. I emptied the inside. I also deleted all of the landscaping that surrounds the grounds and the terrain paint and everything. I left a little gazebo in the back and I haven't changed the colors in that yet, but I wanted to see how I liked this look first. And I always love these tall little cypress trees in the front here. I like the black accents. I've been seeing that a lot on Pinterest. I think it freshens it up and it also keeps it colonial style, a little bit of modern with a little bit of the traditional Willow Creek vibes. All right, first let's get some lights in here. What are the largest types of rugs we have? I think that's nice. It's very subtle. It's a modern rug. We also had a piano in this room, which we probably want again, but I feel like maybe in this corner would be best. And what is the largest dining room table that we have? We have this Hey Harry one there. That's lovely. That's fine. Put some lilies on the table. Beautiful, beautiful. Man, we really need stuff on the walls, don't we? If we did the table like this, dining like this, then we could have like a whole bar over here. What is bar under? It's under like activities or something. It's under creative. Are you serious? Or what if I did a rounded corner? Yeah, that looks nice. And then I could do an end piece. Also, should I make this a different color? That would be a good problem to troubleshoot at this moment in time. That kind of matches the table, so we could do that. Blue chairs are beautiful. We get a couple more. Awesome. I feel like a little lamp would go on the bar over here. And a bar back behind on the wall. Bottles or, let's see, I think that works. 2, since we're going grandiose. Yes. A blue. Oh yeah, so good. Look at that blue bar. That looks pretty. All right, and then we want a little touch of flowers or something on the piano. Did you know that there's slots on the piano to put a little vase? Not that. It would be like one of these single flowers. Has to be a teeny tiny. All right, 1 flower it is then. Here, I'll put it on the outside so they can see it when they walk in. Beautiful. And then as for this other wall here, we could do some standing like china cabinet type things, such as, man, we need the tallest we can get. Let's just put them all out and see what's the tallest we have. All right, so what other colors do we have? Do like a light, that color works. And there, all the china. We do want 1 painting, picture or painting. This painting was in the original room, so we could bring a little old with the new. It's already pretty modern in here, so. And then let's do 2 plants on either side. I think that fills that room really nicely. There's just a little bit of space here. I guess I could put 2 living chairs if you want to come and sit, listen to the music being played. Like that blue. Surfaces, end table. I don't know. I just really like this one. It fits everywhere. And it can hold some books. Flutter these forward a little bit. All right. Perfect. We're going to need some curtains. Now I might just go with the same curtains that was already there, but at least we're starting from scratch here. Yeah, like the lighter ones. They are quite tall. All right, so then we need some overhead lighting over the table. Here and here. That provides plenty of light. Beautiful. I think we're done with this room. All right, and then as for this room, one thing I don't like about this house, okay, so there's no door here, and this is the only way to get into the bathroom. I need to improve the floor plan a little bit. If we take out this and then remove this wall here, or I could just put a arch over here, move it down a half a space, just so I have enough room for both doorways. What if I did a small bathroom here? It could literally just be a toilet and a sink. Boom. Maybe I can even make it like that. It could wrap around, I guess. Let's see. Just like a literal toilet closet. Toilet and sink right there. Mirror above the sink. There. Green tile in here. Let's match it with some maybe white. Beautiful, beautiful. And then I'm gonna need maybe just a painting over the toilet. Here, look, green. As close as I think it should go. While we're at it, we will copy everything to this bathroom. Gorgeous. And then also another little piece of artwork. Oh, and the little hand towel thing. All right, back to the living room. What kind of wallpaper would be neutral enough? I don't hate this one, but let's also figure out our layout and rugs and all that other stuff. So this is the couch that was there before. I like the one with the pillows. Plenty of colors to choose from, so let's get our life together here. Okay, it does match, but this is like really lighter. Isn't that weird? This one's much more subtle. The pattern is also smaller. I'm not gonna let that bother me though. Is there matching chair? This one. So if I took this and then this, and what if I put a fireplace in here? Is there a 3 wide? It like squares off the room a little bit more because this is like hallway, that's hallway. What kind of rug are we talking? Okay, I'm already thinking that this wallpaper needs to go. Anything with purple. Okay, so if I took this, made another chair, definitely want a side table. Why is it so beaten up? Why? It's the expensive furniture and it looks like it's beat up. It might have to be this one. Right here. What if there's a retro phone here? I like it. It's so weird, but I like it. Of course, some bookshelves. It kills me how some are just not tall enough. Here, let's keep going through. This one's nice because they're flat. What swatches? See, there's a gray. I'm leaning towards this one. If I do that and then one next to it. I don't think we have purple curtains, but I could try. Do we? Well, that's certainly shaped up to be a real nice living room. And we can still put a TV above the fireplace and then definitely have room for chests. I do love these bonsai plants. I think I want to put them in the front. They just always work well in front of the door like that. And then we can shape them into different things. So it's kind of perfect. And then we need a console table right by the front door. That's where they can put their mail. It's gonna have to do. Painting, we can put a painting above it. We also need some chairs. What do we think about the purple chairs? It's not bad. I like it. All right, let's do that. So we could do some plants. Just making sure I'm including everything. And this is clipping big time. What if I just bunch them up together? It's clipping hardcore, but I don't care. Also, these planter boxes for the windows outside, those are gonna be great. What do we think? Just in the front, maybe? Oh, they look so good. Just in the front, yeah. See, the greenery helps. We're getting there. We're getting somewhere. I could take this and just plop it over in the corner sideways. That map painting right there. I did this in my last build too, but I'm gonna take a combination of paintings and portraits. Where's Jerry? Why can I never find Jerry when I'm looking for him? Jerry, maybe I just look past him. There you are, Jerry. And then make a small one. There. Here's this fancy one. Here. And then move this down, this up and over. Okay, and then we just change all of these to be various other members of the family. Nice little collage there. Let me make this frame black. Jerry. These are all light colored frames. That's fine. We are done with the living room. I think it's great. We got a purple and gray theme. This is what it looks like all the way around. I changed the access to the bathroom from this little hallway, and I think it's gonna work great. So now we have the kitchen, and I changed this to a black and white tile because I think that'd be super fun. So we had this island from the other room, and then let's take the same pieces and it'll just be one giant island all the way around. Okay, and then against the wall those are gonna be, and also it would just be really nice to have black on black. Beautiful. We need a stove that goes in between. Might as well get the best. What about this one? And then we'll get the best fridge too. And I can always change these windows because they're kind of ginormous. That one actually works, and it's got the shutters on the outside. I don't like how the inside of this frame is white and the other ones are black. Why does it do that to me? It might work better. There, see, like that. All right, and then I also, oops, well, I'm doing 100 things at once. That's how I roll. I want that to be in between here, and then we can be joined together by one of these. Oh yes. Do we need a black fridge? Let's do it. It's gray, but it'll do. Icebox of steel. I love this kitchen. Hate the wallpaper though. I gotta come back to this. All right, it is the next day and I am back at this, and I got a fresh pair of eyes, and we are on wallpaper for this room. So there we go. Just a solid green. I think that looks excellent. We need a fire detector. I like to put above the fridge. We're gonna need a sink. And let's see, do we have room for like a little coffee station? Yeah, we could put a coffee station back there. And like this. We need one for the end piece, like that. And then we can use one of these big old pieces there. That's fine. Kitchen appliances. We want one of the best. Coffee makers right there. Decorations, maybe there's some kitchen clutter we can put in here. We got some mixing spoons and whatnot. Spice rack, knife set in the corner. Do we want, yeah, we do. We want a microwave there. And, oh, this hot cocoa tray. Hot cocoa tray could easily go right there. I think that's great. Clutter. There was, there, soap right there. Fruit bowl can go on the island. Paper towels right there. I always struggle with these little windows to think what the heck could I put on them for that to look good. All right, curtains. One more here. I know I had a knife set. Yes, knife set. Oversized spoon and fork. Spork. That's good. Bigger painting right here. Actually, this is always where I put some aprons, because you gotta have aprons. And then I am becoming a creature of habit. I do these two pictures on the wall here and like that, and then that could go here. Change the colors to, sure, that stripy one's good. This little bird plate thing, beautiful. All right, the only thing left we need, I guess we could do a couple bar stools, same as this. We'll do 4 because we don't want too much. These colors are very neutral, but I got green. Medium height walls, so I could do a medium. I think that's good. And then we could do the short ones over the rest of the kitchen, like so. And as for over here, something on the wall. I guess I'm gonna need some puck lights over here because it's not quite what we need. Beautiful. Now there's plenty of light. All right, walk in to the kitchen. They don't hang down too low. I think that's great. Look at that kitchen. Trash can. Don't want to forget the trash can. I could put it in the corner over here. All right, I think we're done with our downstairs. Now we can furnish the upstairs. And so let me just put a couple lights around here. There were 2 bathrooms. I might change it. So we have quite a bit of space up here. Our landing area, and there's a hidden ladder that goes up to the 3rd floor because this lot was featured as a 3-story house. The 3rd story wasn't accessible, so I thought it would be best just make a little bonus room up there, I guess. Especially if someone downloads this, they have more packs, they want to put a juice pong table or something in the attic, a seance table. So I'm thinking we could have 2 main bedrooms, a study, and a kids room. So I've been reworking the floor plan for the upstairs, and I've got a really weird thing happening. This frieze keeps appearing above the stairs inside the house. How can I make that go away? It's so annoying. So the only thing I could think of, if I do the fencing, because I have it closed off, then I have that one. But if I remove it, it removes anything that's touching this room. Why do the freezes have to be linked to the rooms like this? Oh, it's so annoying. I just want it on the outside. But anyway, we're gonna look past that little detail for now. But this is the main bedroom, the master bedroom, which will have an ensuite bathroom, a little interior closet, and then a hidden ladder that goes upstairs. If it doesn't need to be hidden, then I can literally put it access from this room here. Got a door here, ensuite bathroom, door here. Also kids bathroom here. I kind of like this granny's house wallpaper. It would make a good granny's room. And then this is a kid's room, so this should be fun. Too fun? Too bright? It's been a while since I've done one of these, so I think that is fun. Just seeing if I want to change the flooring at all. Do we like the current color? I like a little bit more rich color. Okay, the bathroom actually should have tiles. We'll come in here. We'll do a yellow bathroom. Very basic walls. This bathroom, we're going to need, and that'll do for the master bathroom. Toilet over here. And then we want a shower tub combo. That's what I like to put just in case they need to bathe a child in here. Ooh, actually, this is base game, so let's just do like a fancy tub and then we'll do a separate shower. So I got the shower caddy in there. There we go. And we're leaving it. Do we have any black accented ones? Yeah. Toilet, black shelf. This could have black in it too. Black and blue. You know what? It works. Leaving it just like that. All right, and then here is the kids' bathroom, all finished because I didn't want to bore you with the little details. We've got curtains, wall coverings, etc., etc. So the main bedroom, we want to get a double bed in here. One of the most expensive ones. I imagine this will look really nice when I have curtains. We'll do this one. And I need to fix that wall over there. Striped splendor. Ooh, we need a good big rug in this room. A big old rug. Yes, precious. Yes. Now, if I just move them a little bit away from the wall, then they won't clip. I do have an alarm clock. Oh, wait. A grandfather clock. That was in the house before. So, living room. Yep. Grandfather clock, right? Chaw. That's gorgeous, darling. Gorgeous. I'm going to do an alarm clock because I can. It's not necessary. So it's okay if whoever downloads this doesn't have the blast from the past event rewards. Oh, come on. Not cool, man. All right. I guess if I have to choose whether I do a lamp or an alarm clock, I guess I'll have to do the lamp. Beautiful and symmetrical. Love it. We're gonna need a very expensive painting that hangs over the bed. They're a little large. I don't think any of those go. This one goes, but I'd rather put it over here and do a dresser. I have the wood close. There we go. Move this down a bit. I could put the alarm clock over here. Beautiful. It's tragic I can't put it on the nightstand though. All right, so there's that. I think before it had a little sitting area. I guess we could do that. You know what? Let's do the real fancy chairs. Brown, gold, stripe. Side table will go with this one since it's perfect. And maybe a small bookshelf. Maybe a rug to bring this together because I'm kind of struggling a little bit. So if I put this here, darker rug is better. I think it's okay. And then I think I've seen this before, but an ottoman at the end of the bed. I'll use cheats to bring it a little bit closer. Ottoman, sitting area, bookshelf, a light here. We should do a more formal ceiling light, such as one that we use in the living room. Very appropriate. And then I think we could do one more plant. Should we put a little bit of, I don't know, clutter? Ladies' perfume. Really, I can't fit that over here because I have the alarm clock. That's so silly. Get rid of that. There. On the little balcony, we can put an easel, or should that just go in part of the office? Yeah, let's do that. So the patio will just be for sitting. We got some paintings. All right, still going on the patio here. Like a patio chair. There's not much else I could put up here. Maybe some pots. All right, so master bedroom is pretty much done. Put another little collage photo right here. I'm calling it done. Bathroom's done. Little patio's done. We got a little light over here. We don't need much. It's fine. And then we could do the office. We're gonna need a desk. Most expensive desk, naturally. We got this all-purpose desk. Oh yeah, desk chair right here. Might as well do most expensive. Oh, we need a door, like access to this room here. That would be nice. Over here would be best. I'm gonna have to do some more bookshelves. The Executron desk goes in the corner here. And then bookshelves can line this inner part. And then we have a big plant. All right, so we're gonna jump ahead a little bit because I got a little bit carried away off camera, just trying to arrange everything and get it all furnished. I love the final result of this study. So I have a little sitting area around here. It's well lit and I got posters on the, or pictures on the wall, statue in the corner here, some guitars and a violin. We have just a little table lamp on the desk here, and then we have a woodworking shelf, woodworking table. This is the reclaimed wood from one of our recent events that we had. So there's that, and then some more artist stuff back here, some sketches on the back wall. And then when you go in this room back here, this is the ladder that leads up to the attic. So it's just one long hallway back here. Kind of hidden, but not like a secret hallway. So I also was struggling with the upper landing area, and I'm just gonna leave it like as is because there's just not big enough paintings from the base game, and I just took whatever I could find. They're all about the same size, and I'm gonna keep it very basic. Maybe I'll do a circular rug right here, and then that will be the last touch. How big's that one? How big can we go? I could do square. I think that one is the best that I can find. Also, this welcome mat that I have in the downstairs, I'll put that upstairs as well. On this front balcony, I have 2 little planters and then 2 more benches. So that's what I did there. I think I'm ready to move on to the kids' room. And so far I have picked up a couple paintings and stuff that I saw. I noticed that I do want included in this room. We also have the solar system light, which I think is super fun to go over a kid's bed. So let's furnish this room. Maybe we'll do, if we had bunk beds, 1 purple and 1, I think that's good. And then we definitely want a desk with a computer in this room as well. The desk in the study does not have a computer, so they can do homework there, but this one will have, and I want it to feel more like a kid's room, like that. I think a laptop is appropriate, and then we'll get a desk chair, maybe the same rug that we have with the other, because I like to think that it's like a desk mat. What color? Light blue. And then we want some toys in here because it's a kid's room. We want some fun toys. A little chair. I love those. There is a little tiny bookshelf here that we'll put above it. I wonder what other swatches, if it changes the books at all. That'll work. We're gonna need curtains, decorations there, and right there. Put the same like that. There we go. Maybe the wallpaper is a little bit too much. Now I'm starting to think I should change it to something a little bit more neutral. And then how about some decorations on the wall, such as some paintings, posters, Henry Puffer poster. All right, we have those. I like this, but let's change the swatch. Some of these are really fun. And then I don't know if I want all of these, but the sloth one is kind of perfect. Let's put the sloth right there. So we got a reading corner. We're gonna need a dollhouse and stuff too. There we go. Dollhouse, and then we'll need a toy chest. We'll put that at the end of the bed here. There we go. And that's for clothes. Isn't that cute how they have them all labeled? I just noticed that. That's so cute. Kids room, are we calling it done? Let's see. Probably gonna need a table lamp. Let's see, that's the solar system one. Gonna need a table lamp. Do that little panda. Nightlight definitely right there by the bed. And then we need light over here. Oh, I couldn't help it. I had to do the stars. I love the stars so much. Now that is cute. Do we have different colors? I guess I should have done this before. They will all be blue stars. And just for good measure, I'll do one more saucer light over here. Perfect. That's the kids' bedroom. So I think we're fully furnished on the second floor. And then I also got a little carried away on the third floor. Just because anytime I came across some of this junk, I wanted to just put it up here. Look at these paintings. Have you ever seen these paintings before? This is a reward for the painting career. And the first swatch is blank canvases, so you would never know that these beautiful paintings were here. Here's another one. I love that. I wish I could hang them on the wall or something. It's just a shame that they have to be leaning up against each other, you know. But I have gym equipment up here. I have a punching bag and a exercise machine. The walls are unpainted because it is an attic, and so it's supposed to be kind of junky up here. And then as for the outside patio and the gazebo, I'm going to do all of that off camera, and I'll take you on a tour at the very end. So I'll be right back. All right, here we have the final build with all the landscaping done and completed. I love how these planter boxes in the front came out, and they're filled with all kinds of flowers, and we have some gnomes, a little bird bath. I think it's just gorgeous, gorgeous. And so we go around here, and then we have a beautiful, charming little greenhouse where there's plenty of space for your Sims to plant things, planter pots and planter boxes. There's even a little fountain in the middle, a place to chill. They walk up here to this deck, and you have a gorgeous pool with a black trim, a nice outdoor grilling area with countertops to set the food down, and patio chairs and a table. We have loungers over here. We come over to this way, and we have our gazebo, which has a nice hot tub included. I had to raise it up so that the hot tub would fit, but there's little seating in there and music and little spa tables, and that completes this build. So let me show you the lighting at night because it looks really awesome. So here is how the front entrance looks. Got a couple little lanterns throughout the yard, but there's places for them to see when they're walking. Here's our lights around the pool, and then they're scattered throughout the backyard as well. So that just about does it. So the final build came to 300,733 simoleons, and it's called the Oakenstead Modern Reno, and I've uploaded it to the gallery, so you're welcome to download that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this build. If you did, please hit the like button and let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss my next upload, and we'll see you next time. Have a fantastic day.